Good morning. Welcome to Pourville. Well, today, this is what it weighed and what did it pay on that Chevy truck we hauled in way back on, when was it? The 21st. $175 a ton. Gross, $10,280. And the net was $4,300 for $376.25. Well, that was the parts truck with no engine, and it had loaded the back up with some lawnmowers and cut the aluminum motors off them. So today we put the dump truck on the road. I got a vacuum line off this. I got to go to the hardware store and get a couple of them vacuum plugs. I tried to plug it and I didn't have the right size hose, so you got this thing here you got to hit. It wasn't made to turn the key off when you video it. So I got to put my other key in there. So yeah, this thing, put a few miles on it today. 43,825, and probably put 20 miles, 30 miles on it maybe. Went to the Secretary of State today, and the guy working there, he couldn't believe the title was 40-some years old and it was still the original owner. And he said, that is something else to see that low miles on a 40-year-old vehicle. The guy bought this new 81 Ford F-350, and he bought it. I got the paperwork. He paid $11,750 for it, give or take, and that was included the undercoating. So yeah, I ended up putting a distributor and a module on it, which it didn't need a distributor. I got some extra parts around here, and I kind of started putting it back together, but I'm still working on it as I drive it. I took it over to the yard today and I weighed it. It weighs like 6,100 pounds empty, 6,200 pounds. So I put a new brake line on it, new power steering line. I put in 2 new belts, the alternator belt and the power steering belt. They were cracked. They were still working, but thought I may as well replace them. I put the radiator back in it. I took the radiator to the radiator shop, and they told me they couldn't touch it, but they said it was need to be replaced. They didn't actually try to sell me one, but man, I used to take them in a whole lot worse shape than that, and they could fix them right up, but I think they're mostly doing the aluminum ones nowadays, so I stuck it back in here and it ain't even leaking. But anyway, yeah, so that truck there, I pulled the tires off. When I got to the yard, I had them lifted up, pulled the tires off the truck that I hauled in. I got a couple more around here I'm going to get rid of. Yeah, I ain't been here too long. My nice pretty plate there. So I'm going to put a regular receiver on this thing. It's in a hole right now because it sets up pretty high. And I still got to do some cleaning up on the frame, but it's going to work for me. Seems to be pretty solid. And then I'm going to put one of them deals that slides into the receiver, so it'll go across the back here by the ground. So if I pick up an appliance or something, I'm not trying to wrestle, I could get it from here. I could put a refrigerator or anything in here like this angle, but I'm setting a big hole. These would be kind of tricky to load. So I think I might put one of them in there, and pretty much if I'm driving around and happen to see something, just strap it on the back. I thought I'd do a video. I stop and gas this thing up. I put 40 bucks in it. And we'll deposit that. I've got some bills. Bill might work. I'm going to find a seat, probably a seat cover for this. There's the air conditioner. It seems to work pretty good. There's some of the stuff when I pulled the lugs off that truck before I left. I left a couple of them on each wheel. That way if you get at the yard and you got a lot of mud, you got most of them out of the way. Yeah, these are pretty decent. Well, they're pretty decent tires. They're aluminum rims anyway. So I think our aluminum rims are probably 55 cents a pound now. Stainless is 55 for clean stainless. Electric motors is 25. Siding I think is 60. I stopped at the yard sale. They had this. They wanted $3. I gave them 2 for it. It's almost full. Antifreeze. I was going to put that in that truck because I'm from Porterville. I can't afford to pay $8-10 a gallon now, whatever it is. And I'm not sure what this is, but it's got a transport. They had a free section there. I took a few things out of the free section. Deadbolt with keys was in the free section. A couple of these locks was in the free section. So yesterday, been looking at this truck. Well, it just come on the computer, and I found out you can go in there and you can put just posted today on Craigslist, and you can put individual or anyway, it ain't a dealer, and anybody person that posted today ain't a dealer will show. There's a lot of dealer ads, and I don't want to deal with them, but so you put that in there and you just punch it. And it'll show you the one just posted today, so you don't have to look through them every day. But I found a pretty nice truck. It was a 2000 Ford F-150, and it had a, oh, I can't remember what they call it, sunlight camper on the back. The top 1.5 feet cranks up, so you can lower it. I'm going to get out of the wind here. So you can lower it, and I thought that'd be kind of nice. Do a little traveling once in a while. So yeah, I was trying to get a hold of the guy back and forth on the computer and ask him when we could come and look at it. And so we went to look at it yesterday. It was about probably 35 miles from here. And I got there, and of course he had somebody else looking at it. And I had the money to buy it, and he was trying to get us to, I think he was trying to auction it off to us, and I said, well, he was here first, but I said, I wish you would have told me you had somebody coming, because I would have waited and see if he bought it. Well, the guy bought it. He paid $5 grand for it. The truck had 120,000 miles on it, 2-wheel drive. Pretty nice truck. I would have gave him $5 grand for it. That's what I was planning on paying him, but so I didn't get that one. It come with a topper that matched the truck and the tailgate. It, like I said, it was a nice truck. I wouldn't have hauled scrap with it. That would have been my pretty much everyday driver. It was a 6-cylinder with a 5-speed. So anyway, there's another I was going to see about buying. It was 36,000 miles at an auction. Chevy, 2009. And it was supposedly excellent condition. I went to the auction. That was a couple weeks ago, and I got in there, or got there, and it was postponed. So I'm still looking for a nice truck. I've sold a lot of this stuff around here so I can buy a nice one. I've still got some more junk I'm going to sell, but I'm going to keep one good truck. I may keep the 4-wheeler that I cut the frame in half. this is for sale. That's probably going to be parts. The trannies, I don't know. I'm losing fluid someplace. I don't know what it is. I may keep that one and keep that dump truck. But anyway, yeah, so I'm looking for a pretty decent truck just to have something that I don't have to work on, and basically looking for rust-free. That's hard to find in Michigan. I have seen a couple of them, but I've never come across one that was available when I got there. So much for that. So I hope everybody's having a good day. Just thought I'd do a video. I do like that dump truck. I was driving that around, and there's my 2 packets of the new hose, or the new fan belts I put on there. There's a part of my breather. I got to get that all taken care of. I'd like to find a cab and a half so Don could go riding around looking for junk. There's Bonnie. Thanks for stopping by Poorville. Hope everybody's having a good day. Go find some junk. Goodbye now.